Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to another week of Health and PE at Home. And this week we are focusing on the importance of getting good quality sleep. So, the big picture question is what happens to our brain and our bodies when we don't get good sleep? So I want you to take a minute or two to answer the following sleep survey with your parents and or your guardians. If you're not sure the answer to a question, start to pay attention to your sleeping patterns and see if you can in the next few days be able to answer the following questions. So, the first question: how many hours on average of sleep do you get each night? The next question on the survey: can you name at least two health risks associated with lack of sleep? Do you use technology to help you fall asleep? If you use technology to help you get sleep, what kinds of technology do you use? Do you watch TV? Do you play on your phone? Do you use a laptop or any other technology before bed? On days that you don't get good sleep, do you find it harder to stay awake and focus in school? So, what are the experts saying about sleep? The American Academy of Sleep Medicine recommends that children ages 6 to 12 years should regularly sleep 9 to 12 hours per night, and teenagers ages 13 to 18 should sleep 8 to 10 hours per night. So, thinking back to the first question of the survey, how many hours of sleep do you get each night? And how does it compare to what healthy levels of sleep are? I want you to get familiar with a term called sleep hygiene and start to embed it into your daily practices with your sleeping patterns. So, sleep hygiene is a set of practices, habits, and environmental influences that impact one's propensity to optimizing sleep on a regular basis. So, more simply put, the different behaviors and practices that you engage in on a daily basis to help you get better quality sleep. So, what are some health risks of sleep deprivation? Sleep deprivation is when you are not getting enough sleep each night. So, what are some results of this behavior? Lack of sleep increases a person's risk for certain diseases, such as cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's disease. It prevents your brain from making new memories, so the memory part of the brain shuts down. Like I said, it increases the risk of Alzheimer's disease due to a toxic protein that builds up in the brain when you're not getting enough sleep. And Alzheimer's is a disease that destroys a person's memory. So, if you're not getting the right amount of sleep each and every night, more of this Alzheimer's related protein will build up, which increases the chances of getting dementia later in life. The link between lack of sleep and cancer is so strong that the World Health Organization has declared that adults who work night shifts are exposing themselves to carcinogens, which cause cancer. So these are jobs that may contribute to cancer are night shifts because of the disruption in your sleeping pattern. Lack of sleep also increases the aging process. So, sleep deprivation increases the aging process. In fact, males produce less of a hormone called testosterone, which can impact um, how well a human being is able to progress with aging. Lack of sleep also harms your immune system and your cardiovascular system. So, people that sleep between 4 to 5 hours a night have a 70% decrease in the production of their immune cells, which can affect their immune system. And it also impacts your cardiovascular system because during deep sleep, it gives your heart rate and your blood pressure a chance to go down. So it's a natural reboot for your body. This is why getting the healthy hours of sleep each night is so important for our overall health and wellness. Not to mention the fact that it is harder to focus and be alert and awake throughout the day without quality sleep. So we don't function as well. Athletes don't perform as well in athletic performance. Really, any capacity of life you will be better at with a good night's sleep. So, what are some tips for getting better sleep? Stick to the same sleep schedule. In fact, this is the number one priority on my entire list. So we should aim to go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. If we don't do this, it affects what's called our circadian rhythm, and we will not get as good sleep at night. So stick to the same sleeping schedule. Avoid caffeine before bed, soda pop, chocolates, junk food, etc., as well as large meals. Light snacks are okay, but heavy meals can cause digestive issues, which impacts our ability to get quality sleep. Drinking too much also can cause you to wake up in the middle of the night to urinate. Of like I said, avoid large meals and drinks late at night for the reasons I just said, affecting your digestive tract and getting up, which disrupts your sleep to go to the bathroom. Make time to relax before bed. Read a book, listen to music. I love listening to the Calm app before bed, but don't do so on a Kindle or an iPad. Take a warm bath. This will allow your body to unwind and can help you feel sleepy. Have a dark, cool, gadget free bedroom. When I say dark, make sure there's blinds on the windows blocking any light, so your body can better release a um, hormone called melatonin, which helps you get good sleep. So we sleep better at night if the temperature in the room is on the cooler side, about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Any light from gadgets, such as a television, phone, laptop, will also suppress our release of that hormone melatonin that regulates our sleep and wake cycle. Get the right amount of sunlight throughout the day. So, vitamin D. Not only does sunlight cause our bodies to release vitamin D and get that vitamin into our bodies, which is great for our immune systems. So, try to get outside in natural sunlight for at least 30 minutes a day because it'll help you get better sleep at night. So, what this activity that I would like you to do, I want you to take a moment to read all of the different lifestyle habits that Mia has and help her decide which things are healthy for her in regards to getting good sleep, so her sleeping habits, and which ones aren't. So instead of circling the healthy sleep habits and putting an X next to the things that she should not do, I just want you to verbally say them out loud and decide whether or not each habit is healthy for sleep or not. So go ahead and take a minute to do so. So, what do you think about the first lifestyle habit that Mia has? Drinking a soda before going to bed. Do you think that will help her get good sleep or not help her? If you said that it does not help Mia get good sleep, you are correct. Sodas have caffeine in them. Caffeine is a stimulant which speeds up brain cell activity in our brains, so it will be harder for her to fall asleep. Let's look at the next behavior. Sleeping in a dark room absolutely is a great idea. It helps your brain shut off and tells your brain it's time to go to bed. So it is important that you sleep in a dark bedroom. How about sleeping with pets? Sleeping with pets might wake you up throughout the night if they are making noises, especially if they're in the bed with you. I don't think it's that big of a deal if you have pets in your bedroom, but it could disrupt your sleep patterns throughout the night. How about reading a book before going to sleep? Reading a book before bed can actually help induce sleepiness and can help you fall asleep. If you wake up and you can't fall asleep, grab that book again and it'll help you feel sleepy and hopefully you can fall asleep. How about taking a bath before bedtime? Another great habit, a warm bath before bed can help make you feel sleepy. How about writing a journal to clear your mind before going to sleep? Another great option for you to help you relax before bed is writing in a journal. How about going for a walk before bedtime? You generally want to avoid physical activity right before bed, but in the afternoon, this is a great activity for you. How about watching a scary movie? Probably not the best idea for Mia, as it can cause her to have what's called nightmares at night, which are scary dreams. Last one, going to bed at the same time each night. This is a great idea for Mia and for anybody else. It is, in fact, I said earlier, it is my number one priority and list on our helping you get good sleep because it is great to go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time for you to have a healthy sleep schedule. So that about wraps up this week's lesson on the importance of sleep and why we sleep. I'm going to end with a great quote by a man named Matthew Walker who studies sleep. Sleep is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and body and health each day. So, like I said, that is it for this week. I hope everybody has a absolute fantastic rest of your week. I hope you learned something new with our lesson. I miss you quite a bit and cannot wait to see you again. Take care.